Just 2 or 3 to come up. Il Marcio coming in, and the last one to get set then will be Pompous. Glenn Boss on board. Golly stood up well with Sindicato towards the outside. They're all in now. Set to go. Air-cooled has the number 1 gate, the fave. Set and racing. Air-cooled jumped okay. Mitch's Magic slow. Wise Up very slow. Away very fast Finn C, and it leads from Dissect Pompous, and getting up on the inside Air-cooled in company with Super Blitz. On their outside, just behind them is Arnside, and they're clear as they settle fully by the 600 metre mark to Golly, improving up on the outside of Starbent. They're trailed closely in the field by Sindicato, and about 3 lengths to nobody. Il Marcio, no early pace. Then Mitch's Magic, and tailed off Wise Up at the turn now, and around the home bend it's Finn C, leading by a couple of lengths. Air-cooled on the inside of Pompous. Arnside lost its balance at the turn, and next Dissect. It's Pompous going up quickly. Air-cooled trying to go with it. They've headed the leader on the inside, Finn C, and then Dissect on the outer, but Pompous is sprinting well. Into second placing is Dissect, but Pompous is doing it well, and Pompous by a length and a half Dissect. Air-cooled just held third, I'd say, from Super Blitz, and they got away on nobody, followed in by back behind them then Finn C, who showed pace before weakening, and then Arnside, and behind those to finish was Starbent. Well back in the field is Golly in company with Sindicato and Wise Up, Il Marcio, and Mitch's Magic, who missed the start. Stand by for numbers. Pompous is the winner, written by Glenn Boss. Good win. Second to Dissect, written by Damien Oliver, who finished well, and a photo for third. 9-3 and a photo. Air-cooled was getting tight. Super Blitz was coming home, and there's not much between those two for the minor end. Fortune Finder joined them, so they're all in set to go. And racing immediately. And reasonable start soon after the jump. Visual Displays and Mystifying drop out to the tail, and Royal Centurac bounded out and led Blue Paris. Scepter and Oregon Seal on the improve up fourth. About 2 lengths further back is Market Price running fifth on the inside of Fortune Finder, and they're followed by Granada Miss. Half a length to Mystifying and 2 lengths to Visual Displays by the 1200, and Royal Centurac made play about a length clear Scepter. Blue Paris tucked in third with Oregon Seal on her outside. She's caught 3 wide. Market Price in next placing, travelling well fifth, and 2 lengths to Mystifying, and they're trailed at the 1,000 metre mark by Fortune Finder. Granada Miss with its mouth open wanting more rain, and back last as Visual Displays. As they make their way to the railway side, Royal Centurac has dictated the terms in just a reasonably run race, about a half length on Scepter and Oregon Seal. Blue Paris in behind them fourth, and Market Price is fifth the outside from Mystifying Fortune Finder, and Visual Displays outside Granada Miss the last 2. Up the side at the 600, Royal Centurac about 3/4 Scepter. Market Price pushing up in the centre with Oregon Seal, her outside. Then Fortune Finder, Blue Paris waiting on a run right behind them. They're bunching right up, then Visual Displays and Mystifying with Granada Miss last of all, but only 5 lengths would cover the lot of them, and Market Price in the middle of the line has moved up to hit the lead, the favourite from Scepter. Fortune Finder wider out, coming home well with Oregon Seal and Visual Displays. Market Price in front, Fortune Finder coming at it, but Oregon Seal got tightened up there. It's Market Price and Fortune Finder with Mystifying on the inside. Market Price is giving something though, and Market Price, a milestone win for Stephen King, getting home by a neck to either Fortune Finder or Mystifying. Visual Displays right behind them from Oregon Seal, and further back in the field then was Scepter. Granada Miss out wider, and then back at the tail was Royal Centurac and Blue Paris. A narrow victory, but a solid one for Market Price, who found herself in front at the home turn in a bunched field, and Stephen King getting the best out of her to land his 1,000th career winner. Audrey's Knight is coming up now to complete the lineup. Just wants to rear and play up behind the line though. Back on board. Big Pat favourite ahead of Vampire. Big Pat in light blue with black bands. Away they go. Candana led bounded out well. He landed in front of Big Pat, who began quickly. Hurricane Fighter up quickly looking for the lead. Vampire showing some speed today. He's right up on the pace in third from Kioretto. Audrey's Knight behind them. Big Pat and Tupple Run. Centurion caught a little wide. Garvanor and Start Me Up as a couple of lengths away last of all. Big Pat eased back to second last, and Hurricane Fighter led at the 1200. He's 2 lengths to Vampire. Candana led third on the inside of Kioretto. A length and a half to Garvanor, tracking out 3 wide in 5th placing, followed by Audrey's Knight, and just behind those horses then a Centurion and Tupple Run. 1 to Big Pat and about 3 lengths last of all Start Me Up. To the railway side and out in front Hurricane Fighter led by a length to Vampire. Garvanor had moved up into 3rd placing, a length and a half Kioretto 4th outside Candana led. Then Audrey's Knight travelling wide around Centurion Tupple Run. Back behind them a length away is Big Pat and 3 lengths to Start Me Up as they went to the 600. Hurricane Fighter led by a half Vampire. Garvanor's been working wide. Candana lad right behind them 4th from Kioretto, and they're trailed then by Audrey's Knight, Centurion, Tupple Run and Big Pat giving them a long start, and a long last to Start Me Up. Hurricane Fighter led Vampire, who's under the whip as they swing the corner. Then Kioretto followed behind these by Candana lad down on the inside. It's Hurricane Fighter at the 200. Vampire coming after him now. It's Hurricane Fighter being tackled by Vampire, and they're well clear of Candana lad, and then Kioretto. Vampire's coming home the better, grabs Hurricane Fighter, who can't find anything, and Vampire drew away and beat Hurricane Fighter by a length. Candana lad is third, 2.5 lengths away. Then Centurion and Kioretto from Big Pat. Long break to Garvanor, followed by Tupple Run, and then came Audrey's Knight and tailed off last in the race. Start Me Up. Vampire. Number 1, written by Damien Oliver, takes out the race to pay $3.90 and $1.50. And he sat right on the pace today, in completely contrasting styles to what he did in Sydney at his most recent run. And he's been too strong for Hurricane Fighter in the run home, and third going to Candana lad. Numbers are 1, 2 and... Set to go, Savrocker the inside. Black Ledger 3 from the outer. Away they go. Savrocker jumped okay next to Zaro. Vermont dropped out to last of all settling. Maximel and Merlin's Law got away quickly with Uncovered, and Stonington is working his way up on the pace. Black Ledger wide out looking for the front as they settle down, but Uncovered went through and led them settling. It's Uncovered at the 1600 from Black Ledger second, 2 Stonington third. Maximel and neck away fourth the inside, and Bolter's working 3 wide. 2 lengths further back in the field is Musendan, also 3 deep around the outside of Metallic and Zaro over on the fence. 2 Merlin's Law, another length and a half behind them Savrocker and Vermont last of all. Good solid tempo up the hill near the 1200, set by Uncovered, a little over a length clear. In second placing is Black Ledger, a length and a half away in third is Bolter, moving up on the outside of Maximel with Stonington between them. Then 2 lengths behind these horses is Musendan round the outside of Metallic, and Zaro over on the fence. 2.5 behind them Savrocker through on the inside of Merlin's Law, and 2 lengths Vermont inside the 1000. And Uncovered a half length in front. Black Ledger second. Maximel third on the inside. Bolter's been working. He's still 3 wide. Stonington in the centre's had a good run. Then came Metallic and Musendan, who's also been very wide at the 800. Zaro a length and a half behind them. He's only about 4 lengths off the leader now. Then Merlin's Law, Savrocker and Vermont. As they came up the side, Maximel got right up on the inside. They don't want the fence at the 600, and he's got through to put his nose in front, albeit narrowly. Moving up on his outside, Black Ledger. Stonington is still there from Bolter and Metallic about 5 wide as they swing the corner, with Zaro right behind them, and then Merlin's Law into the straight, and it's Maximel with Black Ledger on his outside in front of Zaro right behind them under the whip. Then Stonington with Metallic out wide in the straight. Black Ledger at the 200 got the better of Maximel. Metallic is deeper out on the course from Merlin's Law, and then Savrocker. Black Ledger though, he's away at the 100 metre mark. He's got it 1 for Chrissy Muntz. He's 4 lengths clear from Metallic and Maximel, and Black Ledger walked it in. He's won it by 5 on the post. Metallic. Maximel, I think, just held third from Savrocker. Then Merlin's Law, Musendan, Stonington. Vermont has passed the tail enders. Bolter and Zaro, who dropped out, and Uncovered finished last of all. He had a bit on them. Number 10, the winner, Black Ledger, ridden by Chris Muntz for Graham Rogerson, sat on the pace and just left him standing in the straight. He's been a runaway winner, number 10. Second placing, going to number 5. Just about right to go. Pont on Flyer is coming up into a middle gate. She's the last to lock in for Damien Oliver, who won it in 82. Or 92, they're set. Ready. They're racing now. And Blab began very fast on the inside. Stormy Summers got away okay. So did Donna Dior, Dashing Granada. Going forward, Tenneth and Piccoline's up there forward from a wide barrier. Actress trying to come across. And So Gorgeous not on the pace today. She's about middle of the field, settling into stride. Donna Dior led. Piccoline went up to second. And just behind them, Blab on the inside. Actress has caught out 3 wide. Stormy Summers the centre. Now So Gorgeous is starting to go around the field. She'll soon be up on the pace. Shelburne Lass caught about 5 wide on the improve, and they're followed by Tenneth as the favourite found the lead. Dashing Granada over on the inside, followed by Knights Upon Us to Pont on Flyer. She's a Pretender, a length away in the field. It's Torpedo Gold, all-time high, and Bravisa back on the rail last of all. They're inside the 800, and So Gorgeous had crossed to the rail and led. Shelburne Lass moved up a neck away. She's done some work to get there. A length and a half. Donna Dior, Piccolina's 4th. They're followed by Actress, hard-ridden 5th. Blab the inside, then Stormy Summers, Tenneth off the track. Next Knights Upon Us, Dashing Granada, Pont on Flyer called on for the runners. They neared the corner. She's a Pretender a long way back as all-time high starts a run round the outside, and then it's Torpedo Gold and Bravisa as Actress dropped out a bad last. So Gorgeous is being tackled left, right and centre as they corner. Shelburne Lass hit the front. Tenneth out wide coming at him. Donna Dior on the inside. So Gorgeous has gone. Here's Pont on Flyer and all-time high. Pont on Flyer, all-time high are racing up to tackle Tenneth. 100 metres to go. All-time high and Tenneth with between them Pont on Flyer, but all-time high is racing away, and all-time high takes it out by 2 lengths. Pont on Flyer, I think, grabs second and a nose bobber ahead of Tenneth. They were followed by Piccoline, Shelburne Lass, and just behind those were Blab and Donna Dior. They were trailed by Dashing Granada, Knights Upon Us, and behind these to finish in the race, She's a Pretender, and then came Stormy Summers, and well back as Bravisa. It's Torpedo Gold. So Gorgeous tied very badly in the run home, and a distant last is Actress. All-time high has come from the back of the field, ridden by Stephen Arnold, trained by Russell Cameron, to race away and win the Vinery Australia 1,000 guineas brilliantly. Number 11, all-time high, Stephen Arnold first. Number 1 was second, Pont on Flyer, ridden by Damien Oliver. And 15 has run the race of her life. Tenneth for third, ridden by Peter Mertens in the time of 136.37. 136. And Noir Rule to come up together, so they're set to go. Race 6 on the card. Grand Anchor's drawn the inside. Matter of Honour alongside it. Away they go. Grand Anchor out just reasonably down on the inside. Matter of Honour beat him out comfortably, is going to lead. Parhealy is booting up quickly into second placing. San Telmo and Super Sequel right there. Just behind those horses then Imposing Ken, a length to Barsack, who's trapped out wide. 2 lengths Modern General on the inside of Mills Swin, and then came Matter of Honour and Van der Haar. Noir Ruler Secretary General third to last, and then Calatus and Asks the Phantom at the 900, and Matter of Honour left alone by a length to Parhelia. Imposing Ken moving up third. Grand Anchor has a good run fourth the rail. Super Sequel fifth. Barsack is wide. 1 further back is Van der Haar, and then San Telmo and Mills Swin together. A length to Modern General. Secretary General is out 3 wide. Over on the inside, Helene Honour, followed by Noir Ruler Ask the Phantom, and a length Calatus 15 off the leader, perhaps a shade less at the 500. And Matter of Honour by 3/4 Parhelia. Grand Anchor's following the favourite into the race. They're followed by Super Sequel. San Telmo passes Imposing Ken, and then came Modern General, Helene Honour and Barsack as they swing into the straight. Matter of Honour went right away from the rails, is the leader from Grand Anchor. Parhelia. Super Sequel's running on at the 200. Matter of Honour in front of Grand Anchor. He's out the middle of the track, Matter of Honour, and he's careering away from them. He's got them well beaten. Coming home well, Super Sequel and Modern General, but it's all matter of honour. He's cantered home. He's won it well. Super Sequel grabs second. Maybe Modern General to get third from Parhelia. Ask the Phantom ran on well from Millswin. Grand Anchor battled only, and then Helene Honour. Next to finish in the race was Noir Ruler, and they were trailed then by Secretary General Barsack and Santelmo, Van der Haar, and well back in the field to finish is Imposing Ken and Collatus last in 1:23.84. Great effort of sustained front running from Matter of Honour, ridden by Jim Cassidy, trained by Paul Perry, who we keep saying just continues to come to Melbourne with a small team and continues to win races. And with the half-brother to Might and Power, it's been Matter of Honour. Here's Shehzadad coming in. So Shehzadad moved up. We await Destruction Point, Benazee, and Runs to Win, and we'll have them right to run. Point is the one we need to move in, and we'll have them right to run. He's got the blinkers off today, Destruction Point. Moved into the outside barrier. So the field looks set. They're ready. Racing. Carponic began well. Missing the start was Point Danger down towards the inside. He took a backward step. Mighty Way began fast with Benazee, and Destruction Point away in a hurry from an outside barrier. Geronimo Runners pushing up as well. At the 1,000 metres, Mighty Way led. Checkmore got up underneath him to join him on the fence. Geronimo run nearly a line of 3 on the outside. 2 lengths Runs to Win, Frari. Over on the inside rail, just behind those is Shehzadad, and then Destruction Point wider out. A length Frisk Me, Benazee off the track, followed by Dance With Us, Carponic a fair way back the inside. Then Point Danger, Lambarda Boy, Kahuna Princess and My Jasper as they near the corner. Mighty Way on the inside and Geronimo Run lead. Frari, Benazee is 4th and out wide. Just behind those, Checkmore's dropped out of it on the fence, and then Frari followed by Runs to Win, Dance With Us, and Point Danger's pulled to the outside after a slow beginning. Well on the straight now. Mighty Way under the whip. Runs to Win goes through in the red cap. Geronimo Run wider out. Benazee coming with a run. Point Danger the widest. Geronimo Run is after Runs to Win. Runs to Win. Geronimo Run from Point Danger. Kahuna Princess. Runs to Win. Geronimo Run. They hit the line. Oh, close here. It's Geronimo Run and Runs to Win. Little between them. Kahuna Princess ran on well between them to grab third. Then Benazee, Frari. Point Danger's been a very good run. He blew the start. Then came Mighty Way, followed by Dance With Us, Frisk Me, Destruction Point, Carponic, and behind them to finish were Checkmore, Long Break, Shehzadad, My Jasper, and Lambarda Boy. Runs to Win on the inside. Looks like he might last here. Judge needing the photo finish between Runs to Win and Geronimo Run, and Kahuna Princess between them in third. Will be the last to move in now. Specula coming up. La Riviere has the inside barrier. Saboteur in green with a white V. They're set and away. And one of the first to bound out, Jasper's Gold, in what was a beautiful start. Elidation heads it off early. In the early stages, Arctic Wind is steadying, and Specula goes forward, followed by Ready to Wind. Settling footy, Saboteur is third last, and just ahead of it is La Riviere. At the 1400, Specula set up 2.5 lengths on Ready to Walk, moving to second. Elidation holding the rail third, and they're followed by Courtifieu with Ottoman around it. Over on the inside, Jasper's Gold is in 6th placing on top of the hill at the back of the track, 1 to Arctic Wind. A length and a half further back, La Riviere on the inside of Indian Ridge, and 2 Saboteur. 3 to Captivator and 2 to Morico. The pace is pretty steady, and they head to the 1,000 metre mark with Specula by a length, Ready to Walk in second placing. Elidation is on the rails in third from Courtifieu and Ottoman, who's been working wide. 2 lengths behind those horses. Then Jasper's Gold on the inside, around at Arctic Wind. Then came Indian Ridge in the all orange, followed by La Riviere, Saboteur, Morico, and Captivator last by the 800 metres. metres. Ready to Walk had moved up on the outside to join Specular. Ottoman is in third placing, followed by Elidison. Jasper's Gold through on the inside as Arctic Wind makes a run around Coeur de Feu. La Riviere is next, trying to get into the clear with Indian Ridge on its outside, and then Saboteur, Morrico and Captivator. Nearing the home turn now. Ready to Walk in the middle. Ottoman the outside, go to the lead over Specular. Elidison, Coeur de Feu just behind them. Here's Saboteur letting down with his run now. He's coming to the outside with a good finishing burst. Specular stayed on the inside rail, is a narrow leader, but coming after it quickly is Saboteur. At the 200, he's raced into the lead. Elidison, Ottoman, Indian Ridge is coming home fairly well, but it's all Saboteur. Oh, he's careering right away for Brett Preble, and Saboteur, a very good win. He's won it by 4 lengths to Indian Ridge. Elidison just held third from Arctic Wind, and La Riviere, when it was all over, did its best. Then Ottoman, Coeur de Feu, Captivator. Well back Specular, who stayed on the fence and folded up, and then Morrico, Jasper's Gold, and last in was Ready to Walk. Smart victory there by Saboteur, Brett Preble and David Hall combining. Very good win. Sat well back, but looped them coming up towards the home turn, and Brett really didn't have to do a great deal over the... Next to move in here, Sanachi. We await Here for Glory, rider having to dismount there, Vlad Durick, and coming up Radio Sky. 10 running in the first.